Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time in here, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for clicking on this video. Today I'm going to show you how I made this tumbler design. Now this tumbler design it looks quite beautiful, but it is a design where if you're not careful, you could mess it up. The reason why, it's because at the back, if you look at the back of the tumbler, you see that those blue lines or the blue has to match up perfectly. So in this video, I'm going to show you my method of sublimating tumblers when there is a seam that needs to be matched up. So if this is something you are interested in, please do keep on watching and I'll show you how this is done.
Okay guys, so this is the design that we're gonna work with. I printed it using Silhouette Studio, and each tumbler is different. Every tumbler is different. I'm using the PYD Life tumbler, and the measurements that I use for my tumbler is 9.35 by 8 inches. So this is the design that I'm going to use, and I'm gonna see how it turns out. Now there's one thing I want you to note about this design. If you notice, if you do not match up this design correctly, then the seams are not gonna look perfect and it's not gonna look right. So I'm gonna show you a little trick that you could use in order to match up this design correctly. Now you're gonna need a pencil, you're gonna need a ruler, you're gonna need a rotary cutter, or if you have a paper trimmer, that's fine. You're gonna need heat tape, you're gonna need lint roll, and you're gonna need alcohol to clean your tumbler. Now, the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm going to trim down my design. To trim down my design, I am going to cut off all the white on this side, all the white on the top, all the white on the bottom. But on this side, I'm going to leave a 1 centimeter allowance for the overlap. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. Okay, so this is what you're gonna have. Now I'm going to clean my tumbler. So I'm gonna show you, before I clean it, I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do to ensure that these line up correctly. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to make indication right here where the blue starts, and I'm gonna make another indication right here where the blue starts. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, and I could even see it from the back, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna draw that line to connect it to the other one. Okay, so I'm just gonna check to see if these lines match. I'm gonna fold it just a little bit, and you see that it match up perfectly. Okay, so now I'm gonna clean my tumbler. So I'm gonna turn it over, and I'm gonna ensure that those seams line up perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna ensure that the first thing I do is line up. See, it's lined up perfectly. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to put a tape there. I'm gonna pull it tight. Okay, then I'm gonna do the same thing for the rest of the tumbler. I ensure that everything is lined up properly, then I'm gonna pull tight. Okay, okay, so it's lined up correctly. Now I'm gonna take this long strip and put it in the middle. Then I use this
So the next thing that I did, I used my fingers to kind of push the paper down to let it conform to the bottom of the tumbler before I go ahead and I wrap the top and the bottom of the tumbler. Now I then put it in my tumbler press with the seam facing me first, and after 60 seconds or 365 degrees, I turned it 180 degrees and I sublimate again for another 60 seconds. Afterwards, I do the top for 10 seconds and the bottom for another 10 seconds, and this is the result. I'm going to show you the result now.
Okay guys, so I went ahead and I sublimated it and it's cooled down, so I'm gonna take it off to see how it looks. I'm quite excited to see how it turns out and if it lines up properly. So ooh, yes it did. It did line up properly. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, just a little bleed right here. That's normal. Wow. Look at that. Yes. It came out perfect. Look at the seam. The only thing is that it bleeds. And that's normal. Look at that. Yay. That's perfect. Look at the bottom. No ghosting. No ghosting at the top. Ooh, then look at the other one. Not sure about this one. Oh, perfect. Ooh, it came out perfect too. Yay. Yeah. Wow. Yes. There's some white residue here. Look at that. Wow. Look at that. Look at the seam. Perfect. Perfect. Look at this. Perfect. Other than a little bleed, it is perfect. The seam is perfect. Look at that. Alright guys, so if you find this video helpful, do not forget to give me a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe. Turn on that post notification bell so you'll be notified each time I make a video. Until we meet again, see you in my next one. Bye.